Hey there, Goncalves graduates. Mrs. Goncalves here. I'm going to film a quick math video with you guys. I'm going to go over some division today. Remember, we did division during the school year, and I want to focus on the traditional algorithm of division. The first one we're going to do is 2 divided by 468, and then we'll do a bit of a longer one. Long division is 3 divided by 6,846. So let's start with the smaller one first. Now remember, the process is the same. Whenever we do division, it's the same algorithm. We do the same steps over and over. If you repeat the same steps over and over, no matter how long your number is, you'll be able to solve it if you follow the same algorithm throughout. So the first one we have is the 2, so we're going to divide by 2. The first number we look at is a 4. So we say to ourselves, how many times can 2 go into 4? And the answer is 2. 2 times. There are 2 2's in 4. Remember, we multiply. So we say 2 times 2 is 4. We put the 4, we subtract. So we say 4 take away 4 is 0. Okay? So now we say how many 2's in 0? We can't do that because 0 is smaller than 2. So we have to bring down a number. We'll bring down the 6, which is in the tens column here. And we'll say, okay, how many 2's are there now in 6? So we count by 2's. 2, 4, 6. So we know there are 3 2's in 6. So we say again, we multiply. 2 times 3, again, is 6. We do the same thing. We bring down, we subtract. 6, take away 6. Again, we get a 0. So, same process. We say how many 2's in 0? There are no 2's in 0. 0 is smaller. So we bring the 8 all the way down. I like to draw the arrows because it reminds us that we brought where we got the 8 from. It also helps us keep everything in line. Remember, if we keep things in line, we're always going to get the right number. Keep the same columns. So now we brought down the 8, and now we can divide. How many 2's are in 8? Again, we're counting by 2's. 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 4 2's in 8. Again, we say 2 times 4 is 8. We subtract. We have a 0. We have no more numbers to bring down, so here is our answer. 2 divided by 468 is 234, okay? We have no remainder. If we had any left over here, we would have a remainder, but this works out perfectly. So here is our answer right here. Now we're going to try and do a little longer one. This is dividing by thousands this time. And our divisor is a 3, so we're going to divide by 3. So again, we start right here. We're going to divide each time by the number 3. So the first one is how many 3's are there in 6? We know 3 times 2 is 6. Again, we multiply each time. 3 times 2 is 6. We subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. 3 cannot go into 0 because it's smaller. So we bring down the 8. Again, use your arrows. Keeps things in nice, even columns. We have an 8. So we say, okay, can 3 go into 8? Yes. This time it's not going to go in evenly. So we say what? 3 times what is close to 8 without going over? Again, that's going to be 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay? So now when we subtract, we say 8, take away 6. We have 2 left over. Can 3 go into 2? Just like with a 0, it cannot. 3 is bigger than 2. So again, we have to bring down this number, the 4 from the tens column. Now we have a 4. Now we have 3 goes into 24. So we have to think of our math facts. Remember, knowing our math facts is really important. Again, this is a good time. You're stuck home. You got nothing to do. Practice your math facts. How many 3's in 24? We know 3 times 8 is 24. Okay? If you have to, you can do a column with your math facts with all your 3's until you find a number close without going over. Again, we subtract. 24 take away 24 is 0. 3 cannot go into 0, so we bring down our 6. Here it is. How many 3's in 6? Well, we say 3 times what? 3 times 2 is 6. We subtract. Again, we have 0. We have no more numbers to bring down, so we're done. 3 divided by 6,846 is 2,282. So remember, boys and girls, if we follow the same process, divide, multiply, subtract, and keep going, doing the same process over and over, you'll get your answer here each time. It's called the quotient. I don't know if I mentioned that. The answer when we divide is always called the quotient. So you're going to practice these. There's some of these division problems in your math packet. Along with this video, you're going to find some math activities for division that you can work on. And again, if you need more help, you can ask your teacher. You can pose a question. Make sure when you do some of these, you post a comment. Ask for help. If you're one of my students, you know I'll do one-on-one with you. We can do it. But Miss Lima, Miss Nunes, Miss Pimento, we're all here to help. So if you need more help solving math long division, be sure and reach out. We're always here to help. Have a good night.